Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to episode 14 of D Cup Coffee Republic Brewing Live. Filling your digital cup with great stuff. This is actually our 30 days exploration journey where we fill in your digital cup with great stuff and ignite your space with opportunities for impact, income, and influence. This is day 14 and we've started last September 1 and almost halfway of our journey. And I know that a lot of you is gaining a lot of insight, learning, takeaways, and new things in life. And I'm so excited to come today at the beginning of this week, okay, to bring you a very beautiful topic. But before I proceed with that, let me just honor everyone, okay, who's been joining us, who've been on a journey with us, for you sharing this live every day, every single day. Many of us would be coming in every 12 o'clock. Some of us would come on a different time slot. Yesterday, we have Master Coach Asmin. The day before that, we have Coach Orville. We have Coach Mel. We've got Coach Rizal. And I know that we have been filling your digital cup with great stuff. We've got also Coach Lian, who really blessed you last week. And for this week, I am so excited to come, okay, and break through the new week. Okay, the day is Monday, and many of you are going back to the work. Whether you're working from home, whether you're physically working, this is the beginning of the week, and I'm so excited to come and be a blessing to you this afternoon. Now, in case you are joining us for the first time, you can watch all the past 14 episodes here at the Cup Coffee Republic page. You can also visit Life Coach Philippines or Coach AI Connect YouTube channel. This endeavor is brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, in partnership, in cooperations with Coach A Coaching Club. This is the premier club for coaches and entrepreneurs. And batch one have just finished 3 months or 12 weeks. We are now on our 4th month. And this effort, this community service is our way of giving back to the people who supported us, to the people who's cheering us, to the people who's really with us on the journey. Batch 2 of Coach A Coaching Club is now in session. We have just finished, we have completed week 1, the first week. Today, we just ended. We're now on our 7th day. And just in case you are one person who's interested to join the premium club for coaches and entrepreneurs, just get in touch with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. I will be glad to walk you through the process. Coach A Coaching Club is the initiative as well to grow, to hone, and to nurture your coaching skills, your entrepreneur skills, all the way to an apprentice and becoming a master coach like me. So it's a 2 parts program. There's a lot of different tracks that you can take on. That's why we really encourage you to get in touch with Coach Rizal. So whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a life coach right now from Albert Institute, whatever it is that you're going through right now, I believe Coach A Coaching Club can serve you very well. And before I forget, let me take also this opportunity to invite you, to remind you that tomorrow is the beginning of our 30 days gratitude challenge inside Coach A Coaching Community. So if you are not yet a part, you are not yet a member of Coach A Coaching Community, I invite you to, right after the show, right after my live, go hop in, check on Coach A Coaching Community and be part of it, as tomorrow we're going to be starting our 30 days gratitude challenge. All right. So to all our coaches, so I can see you right now, to all the change agents, to all the guests, to everyone who's hopping in right now, joining me. Okay, please do me the favor, share this link to your timeline, to other groups that you are part in, and tag a friend who you need, who do you think right now needs some recalibrations in life, a friend who might be needing, some caring right now, as we are going to talk about circumcision of the heart. So today I'll be joined in a journey with you in terms of this thing, circumcision of the heart. I'm not sure if this is the first time you've heard of this. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. So regardless, okay, or regardless of where you're coming from, regardless of your background, regardless of your religion, okay, so if you're not a Catholic, you're not a Christian, and this is the first time you're seeing, then don't put your wall and say, hey, I'm out of this. No. Hear me out, okay? Journey with me until the end of the conversation this afternoon, and I know that you're gonna get something from here. Promise, okay? So, if this is the first time, okay, that you're joining this series, this 30 days series, this 30 days journey, okay, of filling your digital cup with great stuff. And you're thinking, okay, so if Coach A Coaching Club celebrated, okay, or just finished 3 months and you're now on the fourth month for your first batch, why do this? Because our our mission inside the club is to create massive income to people like you, to our community, by creating massive income, it massive impact. It means that we are going to be turning our talents into income, and we're going to be influencing the people in our chosen territory or domain through the platform of life coaching. And this endeavor, we believe in our hearts, is the best way for us to come out and share with you our talents, our expertise, the things that we have accomplished in life. And there's no better way for us to influence you than you seeing us face to face and hearing our heart. And so for today, this particular topic, circumcision of the heart, that I'm going to be sharing with you, this is not something that I'm teaching regularly with my students. So I've got on screen right now, I've got people right now on the show who are my students. So and you've been with me for about 2 years, 3 years. And this is something that I don't teach in class, but I believe it's something that I'd like to share with you because this is something that is me. Okay. So the only way, okay, Albert Einstein said that the only means, okay, to influence people is to set an example. And no better way to set an example to you who's watching, who's following me. By the way, thank you so much to everyone who's following and, messaging me all this time with all your congratulatory messages. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I honor your time. I honor your commitment of time in you investing this moment with me. I believe the only and the best way for me to influence you is for you to see my heart. And seeing that heart begins with my journey of the circumcision of the heart. So, this is very, very dear. This is a very dear topic to me, and first time to talk about it, first time to share. So, dive with me, stay with me, journey with me, and let's have a very beautiful conversations. I would truly appreciate your comments. I would truly appreciate your notes. I would really truly appreciate your love, okay, your high five, your emojis, just so I know I'm connecting with you. All right. So get ready with your pen and paper. And as usual, I'd like you to be very intentional as you journey with me this afternoon and get your hashtag pack my bag moment. If you are listening this for the first time, if you are watching this on a replay, hashtag pack my bag moment is our way of being intentional of getting insight, nuggets of wisdom, key points from the presentations or from the webinar. If you are attending training, corporate sessions, normally you're there watching, listening to the speakers one after another, and there are words, there are sharing, there are lessons that you will say, that's it, that's for me. And I'm ready to pack my bag and go home. All right. So these are the things that would really punch you, things that would really, oops, that one is for me, and that one I want to take action on. So I want to honor your time in the digital space. I want to serve you, and I want to be sure that you are intentionally getting something for yourself, because that's what you're going to give to yourself for being here this afternoon with me. Now, hashtag pack my bag moment. I would truly encourage you to share this in your timeline so that other people who's not with us today can also benefit from the nuggets of wisdom, from the key takeaways that you're getting. Better yet, if you can share this link with your hashtag pack my bag moment. So just in case you have shared the link and later on you want, okay, to share your hashtag pack my bag moment, you can go back to the shared link and edit it, edit the caption, and share to the people your hashtag pack my bag moment. So You can also put the hashtag back by my moment in the comments so that we can find you. Now, if you want to put context, because I've been teaching and we've got a lot of classes happening left and right. If you want to put context to your hashtag pack my bag moment, you may want also to include hashtag decap brewing live so that when we see that, we know that you got it from decap brewing live. Okay, so once again, if you are one person who's out there wanting to be a certified life coach, a change agent, or you're an entrepreneur and you're thinking, what else can I do to amplify my service right now? What can I do to elevate? What can I do to pivot? Okay, what can I do to uh, not just float, stay afloat, but really to thrive during this time of pandemic, then I believe you would really love to look into Coach A Coaching Club. So we don't really promote it massively because we believe that the people who are called to be part of Coach A Coaching Club are destined to be part of it. So I truly encourage you and invite you, seeing the results. I am one person who's really celebrating with the results of the people from batch one. So if you are from batch one, club mates, hello. Okay, drop a note in the comment below. You may want to share some of your notes, some of your thoughts, and some of your key learnings from being part of the club. So don't take my word for it. If you see somebody who's commenting and say I'm part of Coach A Coaching Club, uh, everyone who shared their thoughts, their topics, and part of the Brewing Live are everyone, all of us is coming from Coach A Coaching Club. So don't take my word for it. So message them, get in touch with them, and really get their words, their notes, their experience, and how it is to be inside the club, and what are the benefits, what are the rewards, what are the perks. And really, you might see that this in this season, this is what you want to invest on and give yourself. Now, if this is the first time you're seeing me, this is the first time we're connecting. I am Master Coach A, and you can find me in Facebook through my Facebook page, Coach A Coaching Community. We also have Life Coach Philippines. And if you want my personal profile, it is Adet Purto. My full name is Bernadette Oblena Purto. Okay, so I'm a professional certified life coach. I'm doing this profession for over 3 years right now. My professional focus is on impact, income, and influence. Why? Because my personal advocacy is to advance mental health. And in my 3 years of practice, I've seen that many people are mentally challenged or going through these mental challenges because they feel that whatever they do, they are not able to create that impact. They're not able to create that income. They're not able to influence. So, um, coming from 3 years, okay, 3 years of practice, 3 years of doing this, serving the community in terms of mental health, mental wellness, I now dive into offering my 5 step process for people to create that impact, income, and influence. And this 3I, impact, income, influence, is actually the overarching message of all the programs I'm creating, the overarching message of Coach A Coaching Club, the overarching message of how we are now advancing as an institute here in the Philippines. I'm the global partner of the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs that is based in Texas, Dallas, Texas, USA. And on the screen is our master coach, Lakendra Smalley. She is the founder, the owner, and the CEO of the institute. She's based in Texas. And as a partner, I am responsible and I'm taking care of the global expansion of the institute through the life coach certification program and classes. Our trust, our every endeavors that we're doing in the institute is to reach, okay, with a purpose and objective to reach 1 million certified life coaches globally. This weekend, September 8, 19 and 26, we're having our batch 44. Right now, we are a tribe of 286 certified life coaches here, okay, from the Philippines. It means this is the programs, this is the certification classes that I conducted, either myself or Master Coach Lakendra when it is virtually. So this weekend, the certification class for batch 44 is up, and it's gonna be once again with Master Coach Lakendra Smiley. So if this is the season for you to you want to hop in and you want to join us in a virtual class where you get both myself and Master Coach Lakendra, then please register and get in touch with Coach Rizal. We still have slots available. Let me take also this opportunity to invite you. If you're coming from different parts of the globe, if you're coming from different parts of the country, we are now globally advancing, and we don't want to miss any part of the globe, and we don't want also to miss any part of the country. So if you're one person, and whether you are certified by the institute or not, you are an entrepreneur, you are a business leader, you are a thought leader, and you're thinking that coaching is right on time at this season. We are the second fastest global growing industry in the world today, and the profession is advancing, helping the corporations, helping the families, helping different sectors of the country and the globe. And so if you feel that this is something that you want to carry on, this is something that you want to advance in your domain, in your territory, in your industry, in your sector, get in touch with us, because we're ready and we're very much willing to help you, to assist you, and allow you to build, okay, this business, this endeavor, this advocacy in your area. Okay, so one of our very successful advancement is in Region 8, and that's in the name and in behalf of Coach Kay Sabala. She's my apprentice, and she's one woman who can really walk you through that. So if you are interested, okay, so Rodrigo, if you're watching, hello. So I know you just had a session with Master Coach Lakendra last night, and thank you for your desire, your heart to advance this in Oman. So we're excited to partner with you. And so if you are like him, okay, and you are interested, you're excited to bring in life coaching in your territory, get in touch with us, because this is the right season. This is the right time to get ahead of it. Life coaching is advancing, and I am so excited to let you know that the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs is a bona fide institute for mental health. We offer certification class for mental health specifically, and we are now accepting applications. So if you are interested to be part of this, same, just get in touch with us and let us know your interest. Right now, because of this, we are also advancing this endeavor in different organizations, and I am personally offering mental health at work, mental health and wellness at work. This is an introductory program to a 3-day workshop, and the introductory program lasts about 1 hour to 2 hours, and this is absolutely no monetary investment. So if you are interested to bring this endeavor to your organizations, and if you see other organizations, academe, uh, um, independent parties, maybe organization, churches who need this service. So this is a pay it forward service that we do in behalf of the institute. So just get in touch with us, and we'll be very much willing to serve you. Okay, to all the partner organizations, to all the academe, to all the schools. Okay, I'm gonna have again my sessions in a little while for 2 big schools in Mandaluyong City. To everyone who's been trusting us, maraming salamat po. It's been an honor that you are now recognizing the need to start building the culture of wellness in your organizations, and we love to partner with you. Okay, so finally, I am the founder and the chairman of P165 Worldwide Food and Beverage Unlimited Corporation. We are doing business right now as Decaf Coffee Republic. We are the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We have a physical space that is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but we still operate 24/7 for our coaching services on demand. So you just have to call 0917-586-1661 to avail of your coaching service via phone, online, via chat, private messages. And right now, we offer delivery, dine in, take out. But one thing that we have started as an organization is that, as a coaching hub, is that right now we're offering part of your purchases, or we're offering a lot of educational materials for your mental health, for your wellness, free, just after you make some purchase. Okay, So just get in touch with all the programs that you can avail for free. So just in case you are one person, so you're really tight in a budget. So maybe this is one season that you may want to bring in your expenditures, like you're taking your lunch, taking your coffee, and at the same time, you're getting something to nourish your mind, your heart, and your mental health. So, just this morning, I just released the low carb diet or healthy plan. This is a monthly, this is a 1 month program. If you want to avail of this is now an app, be an app, and you can download this in your mobile phone. So just get in touch with Coach Rizal and Coach Rog and see all the things that we are offering to you with no monetary investment, just because we want to journey with you towards mental health, towards physical wellness, and towards financial in- confidence, especially during this time of pandemic. Now, circumcision of the heart. Drop a note, send a message. What comes to your mind when you hear the word circumcision of the heart? You're probably here, and it might entice you. You might be excited, or you say like, okay, what does it mean? What does it mean to have a circumcision of the heart? I'm interested to know and all. Now, I want to know what comes to your mind when you hear the word circumcision of the heart. I'm sure in our culture, we are very familiar with the physical circumcisions for male circumcisions. But what about circumcision of the heart? What comes to your mind? What is it that you're thinking? What's your thought about this? And if you're watching, obviously, uh, there's something in you that you feel you need to hear this message. And so I'd like to know what's inside of your heart right now. What do you think is the concept, the idea, the purpose of having a circumcision of the heart? Now, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures and let me know if you're connecting. I'm going to show you a picture of hearts. Okay, of course, this is a graphical illustrations of a heart. Let me know if you can connect. If this is you, if you know someone, if you can picture a life, if you can picture a person, if you can picture an organization, if you can picture a church, if you can picture a relationship where there is symbolically the heart of the organizations, the heart of friendship, the heart of the relationship, or the heart of the person looks like this. How do you see it? What is it that you're looking at? How do you interpret this? What comes to your mind? What about this picture? What about this symbolic representation of the heart? What can you see? What can you connect with this? Can you see pain? Can you see breakthrough? Can you see newness? Drop a note in there. Let me know. What about this? How do you see the heart? What about this image? And this? And this? Which of the picture, the symbolic representations of the heart is connecting with you? Where are you now at this moment in time? I'm just able to see my sister, Master Coach Lakendra Smiley, just coming in. And hi, sister. She's one woman, speaks of love. And she's one woman who shows me and teach me what is love. That's no BS. I want you to see that regardless of the condition of the heart right now that you have, like you can see on the screen, that you can connect with, I want you to look at inside of you and not of other people. Because the way we see the world is the way we feel, and it's just a reflection of our own pain, our own brokenness. I can see some of you messaging here. Okay. And countless of times, what we see is that our heart is so much in pain. Our heart is so much broken. Our heart is so much bruised. Our heart is pierced. Our heart is all of this. And I wanted to challenge, I wanted to check, and I wanted you to come onto a moment of awareness and reflections right now. With this kind of heart, is there hope? What kind of life lies ahead? What kind of life awaits us? Or what kind of life do you live right now? What kind of relationships are you having this picture of your heart? Oftentimes we are told to touch and check the breathing of the heart, to breathe regularly and see how it's breathing. But think about, how do you really see your heart? With every experiences, with all the words spoken to you, with all the things that you're seeing, the way you see people, the way we see people, the way we interpret things, the way we respond, it's all because of the state of our heart. And many of us go through every single day without realizing that as we go on each single day, we continue to bruise our heart, we continue to break our heart, or we continue to harden our heart. And left unchecked, what do you think will happen to the heart? I want you to see this. If circumcision of the heart is peeling off of the skin, well, obviously, this can be a very painful process. But journey with me, like think with me for a minute. How would it look like if this is going to be like the physical process and we're going to feel the heart, the layering of your heart? What would we see? Can we see beauty? Can we see brokenness? Can we see hope? Can we see the real identity? Can you still see who you are? Apart from all the brokenness and the bruises, the marks of pain experiences, and broken relationships that you had in the past, what can you see? Your heart is beautiful. Regardless of how you can connect with the images that I've shown you earlier, I want you to see your heart is beautiful. That's who you are. That's your real identity. You might think and you might feel that it become a heart of stone because you have isolated for quite some time. You might feel that there's nothing left in there, that a part of you is already taken away. You're not complete. You might think that your heart is beyond recognition, marred and like totally out. But hey, you're a beautiful person. I want you to start receiving that now. You are a beautiful person. And the process of circumcision might take pain, might be painful, might be difficult, might be challenging, but it will reveal the beautiful you. It will allow you to start healing. It will allow you to start connecting it will start the process of thriving. I cannot offer any solutions for your past because it's past. But I can offer you a new way of looking things through the eyes of faith, through the eyes of the Creator, through the eyes of how you have been brought into this world. A beautiful creation. I don't believe that that someone is beyond cure. I don't believe that someone is beyond redemption or beyond rescue. Touch your heart. Picture your heart now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And if circumcision is needed, what I'm proposing and I'm recommending, I'm sharing, however you want to call it, it's because I believe in the beauty of the human heart. And you still have it. You have it. Nobody can take it away from you. What I believe on, you just allow it to be covered, to be shadowed, to be caged. And sometimes you say, that's already who I am. But you are a beautiful creation. There's a promise. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. So this is something that you may want to connect with. It's a promise in Ezekiel. It's written. So if your heart is beyond redemption, that's what you think, and God can give you a new heart. Beautiful, a new, fresh. It can be done. I want to go back to the physical reality of what is male circumcision, which you might be very familiar with. It's the surgical removal of the foreskin, the fold of the skin that covers the head of that penis. Well, it's also an ancient rite or practice that has its origin in the religious rites. And some people would say just it's for religious thing. In many communities, it is also performed within the first 2 weeks after birth or at the beginning of the adolescence as a rite of the passage into adulthood. Whatever is your picture and purpose, however you want to see circumcision, one thing that is very defining there is the removal of the foreskin. And you can check this, you can Google this. There are reasons why you need to remove the foreskin physically. There are reasons why it shouldn't be there. Because if it's there are this, and medically there are conditions. And you can find that in the internet. So what I wanted to suggest right now is to see a parallel. If in the physical, there are things that we need to remove for an organ to function, therefore, in the spiritual, that is also what needs to be done. The circumcision of the heart needs to happen. There are foreskin that we need to release that needs to be taken out from that heart for it to function, for it to be far from stink and unwanted smell, dirt, and all. So what is circumcision of the heart? Like I can bring you back to the scripture and say, cut to the heart by the sword of the Spirit. We circumcise our heart, we take away everything that is not of God. We circumcise the heart and we remember the promise, the covenant. We circumcise the heart and take what is not of God. We circumcise the heart and we repent, we baptize. All of this speaks of what? speaks of what? Remove the foreskin of your heart so that you may be free from the evil deeds of the forefathers, the evil deeds that's been there that we might have done, that we may go away from the wrath of the God we serve. What is that foreskin representing in your life? There's a lot of it. Your unforgiveness, your hardened heart from all the offense, from the things that were you took in and received from childhood to where you are today. What needs to be taken away from you, to be taken away from that heart? What is that foreskin representing? Everything that cloth, everything that envelope, everything that suffocates your heart right now that you cannot read because you have allowed it to stay in that space. You cannot move anymore. So allow that circumcision of the heart to happen. Deuteronomy 10:16 said, circumcise your heart, therefore, and do not be stiff-necked any longer. It's a decision you have to make. It is something that you have to say yes to. It is something that you want to say, I no longer want this foreskin. I no longer want this foreskin that's covering the beauty of my heart. I no longer want this foreskin that's representing my hatred, my unforgiveness, my bitterness. I no longer want this foreskin that is overshadowing my true nature as a child of God. I don't want this anymore. Our heart can be stubborn. And as long as you remain stubborn, your heart will look like this. Maybe even worse. You put some tape, you put some pins in there, you put some remediations in there, but it's still not being healed. Do you want a heart like this? This could be your heart now. And without you knowing it, you might be hurt because you have allowed it, you attracted it. Or maybe you're hurt because that's how you see the world. See, when we look at people, we look at them, and we interpret their actions the way we see the world. So if a heart is beautiful, if the heart is love, full of love, acceptance, forgiveness, we see other people, even in their seemingly stupidity, things that I do, and you're gonna think of why they're doing that. You will still see the beauty in that person. And you will still see the unspoken message of that person. You will still feel the heart because your heart can bear it. But a stubborn heart with all the pins and the plasters cannot do this. Cannot. We cannot help other people heal if we're not healing ourselves too. You have a circumcised heart when what you ought to do and what you want to do are the same. Pleasure and duty are the same. Let me repeat this. You have a circumcised heart when what you ought to do, what you must do, your mission, your purpose, your calling, your passion, your giftings, and all of these things is connecting, synergize, one with what you want to do. There's no longer disconnect. This is Tim Keller. Those who have stubborn hearts suffer more than those with a stubborn mind. Let me repeat this. Those who have a stubborn heart suffer more than those with a stubborn mind. And I'd like to share with you this illustration before and after circumcision of the heart. You could have, you could start loving yourself more. You will start feeling satisfied with your physical capabilities. You will feel more tuned in with your inner self. I will All of these things start happening. The beautiful you will start emerging. You will start nurturing beautiful relationship, attracting new relationship, healing new old relationship that's been bleeding for quite some time. It's an inner work. It starts with you. And I'd like to give these invitations. Let's talk. I can go on and provide you all the biblical, the scriptures, and all of these things. But that's not my intention for this talk. My intention is to invite you to come, to surrender, to believe in the beauty of your heart. They say hurt people hurt. But I say it doesn't even have to be like that all your life. You know how it is to be hurt. You know how it is to suffer. You know how it is to be broken. And life is beautiful if you choose to walk in beauty, in peace, in harmony, in forgiveness. We don't say that bad things, the wrongs done to us are right. We don't. But it is our choice and our decision to receive healing so we can start breathing anew to our life. We start seeing beauty in our heart. We start seeing how beautiful we are. And that's receiving that we deserve beautiful relationships because that's what we're made of. Life need not be miserable. I see pain, I hear pain, but it's a choice if we want to live in pain. And I want to invite you. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. If you have questions, drop in the message. Get in touch with Coach Rizal. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Let's have a conversation. Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. You're beautiful, and I'm excited to see your beauty. Let's walk in love. Let's strive together. Let's serve the world, and let's heal the world with a kind of heart that God gave us from the beginning of our existence here on earth. Good afternoon, everyone. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. I honor your time. I love you all. Sister, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.